which is I guess stationery, stickers and cash stuffing and budgeting community page and shop. I need to learn how to say like proper stuff because this is not going well already. But yeah, it's Monday today. I didn't film last week because mentally I was not in a good place, and I feel better mentally this week. However, I am now in a flare-up, so I'm not too bad today. I feel a bit better than I did over the weekend. My fingers were all swollen. I couldn't walk hardly on Saturday. I'm not great at walking, and I'm getting quite tired quite quickly. So we are starting on a Monday. We're going to be doing little bits and bobs throughout the week, hopefully, just to see what we can get done. But there isn't really a lot planned. I need to pack some orders because over the weekend, while I was trying to rest, I went through and edited a lot of Vinted, and we got a few more bits sold, which is really nice. So I need to get those packaged, and I'm actually going to start sorting out the Oopsie bundles, because everything that was discontinued from old stock is all now going to get put into Oopsie. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for this morning, is to get the Oopsies done, and then later I'm going to try and get the orders packed for Vinted. But yeah, let's get started, guys. Again. So I'm just printing out Oopsie labels because I realised I didn't have enough, nowhere near enough. I packed all the bags. There is over 100 mystery bags. Some of them I've done into bundles, so I've got some like children's bundles, school bundles, home bundle, car bundle and baby bundles, because I I've had a few like maternity leave challenges I've made, and like a honey, we're having a baby, so I had to save up for when you're having a baby. I've got quite a lot of those, and obviously because they're quite, for me, I personally feel like they're quite a sensitive subject, like when it comes to babies and stuff, so I've done them as an additional separate bundle, but they also come with some other challenges as well. So I've kind of muddled it out, but I've kind of made sure I've done it so that you know you're getting a baby bundle, because I don't feel it's fair to just like chuck them in willy-nilly. But yeah, I've done that, and then I've done loads and loads and loads of normal ones. So they've got some of the dice challenges in, they've got some of the just money challenges, they've got like emergency utilities. It's just literally just a mixture of everything, and to get them all gone. I have, however, printed out all the Oopsie labels, and I've realised that they just say 5-pack, whereas a lot of the challenges are 5. There's like 5 plus in them, so yeah, I don't think that one through very well. But my head's hurting a bit, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel knackered now. It is 1:15 already, so I've been sat doing this for a good couple of hours. I've managed to finish the Prince Caspian Chronicles of Narnia, like the BBC Radio 4 I think it is, but I bought the whole collection on Audible, so I'm listening to that at the moment, but I've managed to finish that one. But yeah, I'm gonna go, I think, gonna try and have some lunch, try and see what we've got to eat today, because it is food shopping day, so there is no bread. But yeah, I'm gonna go see what I can have for lunch, and then I will probably come back up and start cutting out the Oopsie ones, and I need to get parcels packed still, because I've not done that yet. But yeah, I should be back in a bit. I know I'm feeling tired because I have miscounted the Oopsie labels. So I've just had to print another 2 pages because I was missing 2 home ones and 9 baby ones. So I've just got them printing, and then I think I'm gonna start labeling these up. I might actually just leave order packing till tomorrow because it's only vintage bits that came through yesterday, so it's not like a major necessity, and I need to go get petrol and I need to do food shopping, and my spoons are feeling very, very low right now. I feel like I need to go nap, so I'm gonna get these labels ready, and I'm just gonna get as much done as I can. If not, it can wait till tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday today. Yeah, it's Tuesday today. It's nearly 11 o'clock. It is really warm here, so I've kind of like chilled out this morning, tried to catch up on a few studio vlogs. I've done my washing, some more washing's out on the line because I didn't realise yesterday it said it was gonna rain like all afternoon yesterday, so I didn't put any of my washing out. Turns out it was perfectly sunny, it was really warm, so yeah, I'm now putting my washing out, so hopefully that'll be dry in a little bit. I didn't get very far with the Oopsies yesterday. I think I managed to get like 3 bundled up. So I'm gonna sit and put all these together this morning. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And I'm gonna listen to a little bit of my audiobook while I get this done. But yeah, let's get on, shall we? Now just gone 1:30. So it's like 3 hours since I spoke to you guys, and the Oopsies are finally all bundled up. They're all over the desk, so what I need to do now is get out all the old Oopsie bundles and organize them all into sets now, ready to be uploaded to Etsy and TikTok. I am so tired now. Like, that felt like a really long like trip, yeah, felt like a long task, that's the one. But I'm one of those people that once I've started something, I need to get it done. I can't leave it. So I'm gonna quickly sort out all the Oopsies, add the old Oopsies into this as well, and then I think I'm gonna go and have some lunch and a little rest before I come up. And I'm definitely doing vintage orders today because we had a couple more come in over last night, so I'm gonna get those done as well in a little bit, and I have something else to do but I don't remember what it is, so I will go check my to-do list in a bit. So I've had lunch, I've had a cup of tea, and I've pretty much crashed, I'm not gonna lie. The other thing I had to do on my to-do list, I did check it when I was downstairs. I don't bring it up because it's one thing I sit and do on the sofa every morning, most mornings. So it was literally to remove all the discontinued products from Etsy, which I've now done. Should have done it before, but I've done it now. I feel so tired now. I've definitely done too much at once, but I'm going to get these labels printed for Vinted, and then hopefully I can get these parcels packed up before Scott finishes work, and then I think I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the evening, if I'm honest. So I will probably see you guys again tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is a Thursday today. So yesterday I had, I guess, like a home admin kind of morning. I went through and I wrote out a massive list of everything we've got in our fridge, in our freezer, and our cupboards, just so we've got a massive list of like our food stock, if that makes sense. But I've done it through Google Docs this time, so we can delete stuff as we go and I can add to it, so I don't have to keep refreshing the list. So I'm quite happy about that. And then I went shopping with my sister. We went to town, and I got a new book. But I've also got, this is gonna sound really weird unless you kind of like know, I guess, what I like. I'm a big Pokemon lover. I love Pokemon games. I love cards. Like, I'm a big nerd for Pokemon, as you can probably tell from my tattoo. But so I am starting a project, and I bought 3 DS games. Like, they're just the site training games. I bought them in CEX. They were £1 each, and the guy was like, are you sure you want 3? And I was like, yes, I don't even want the games. I just want the cases. But anyway, he gave me the games, so I've got to find something to do with the games. But I've got some Game Boy Advance games, but I don't have the boxes for them anymore. This one is actually a reproduction copy. Someone put it as a genuine copy and it wasn't, so I do want to replace that at some point with a genuine copy. But this one's a genuine copy, and I have a copy of Pokemon Yellow with no stickers, so I do need to order a sticker at some point. But my thinking is, I don't know whether this will fit, inside, I'll see if I can show you that everything falling out. Inside the DS cases, they have this little slot up here, and it actually fits a Game Boy Advance game. So my plan is, there's a website that I can download the covers from, so I'm actually going to start putting them in DS cases, because it was like £1 for a DS case, so I'm not going to complain. And it means they'll be all like nicely packed away. I'm not going to lose them. So that's my plan. But I don't know how I'm going to do the Game Boy Color. I think I might have to try and like either melt or snap some of the plastic to try and get it to fit in, because I don't really want to have to pay out to get custom cases made for my Game Boy Color games, because I've got quite a few of them. But so yeah, anyway, we're having a design day today, but we are actually going to start with this because I want to see if I can get them to work. So yeah, let's see how we go on, shall we? these are. I'm really happy with these. So we have these. I'm happy with them. I do need to reprint them because the ink on my printer has decided to splood. So this one's not too bad actually. There's like a little mark there of lines for the paint, not for the paint, for the ink, but we have like a sapphire one now. So, and the game fits in there perfectly. I have left the Slidoon in there because I don't know what to do with them at the moment, but look how good that looks. I friggin' love the internet sometimes, and it's still got like, it's like someone's basically scanned in a copy of like the board version from the Game Boy originally. So we have that. We have a fire red. I think the Charizard's been like out relined, but like, yeah, look how freaking cute that is, and the game fits in that perfectly. I'm tempted to buy just the reproduction copies for now, just so I've got a copy of each of them. And then focus on getting like the DS games, because there's a couple of really expensive DS ones I need still, but so cute. And then I did do this one, I did Game Boy one, because I do obviously have my copy of yellow. I have got a copy of blue, but I don't have any more DS cases, so I might need to get some more. But yeah, like this one you can see a lot more of the ink splooge. So I do need to, like, I need to have a little go with my printer, and I might actually change it because I only use paper in these, because I thought actually paper looks quite nice, but I might get some like glossy photo paper at some point. But like it's really nice. So I think what I need to do is try and like, I think, melt the plastic so that the game card still fits, if that makes sense. To be honest, it would just sit in there. I wonder if I can get like an insert to go in, like where the manual bit's meant to go. I wonder if I can get an insert to go in there. I might look that up later. But either way, like, I'm really happy with these. I think they look, ooh, I feel like they look really friggin' good. Like, so if I stand them up on my shelf, like, you can see like they're Game Boy Advance ones, and then you can see that it's just a normal Game Boy game, but like, I'm so happy with these. Look how pretty they are. What a, like, I was gonna say like what a hack, but actually it's not really a hack, it's just like a really nice way to display them still. So I'm like, I'm so freaking happy with these. I'm gonna send a picture to Scott in a minute, but like, I love them. I'm so happy. But yeah, we should actually get on and do some work now. Yeah, I'm gonna put some music on and I'm gonna get some work done. I've got a couple of like savings trackers I want to make that I've been asked. So Shah over at Dingley Designs asked for like a Never Have I Ever Again, but like a more savage version, because it was quite tame. So I'm gonna do like an unhinged edition, I think. So I'm doing that, and I've got a couple of other little challenges I need to sit and make, because I've had the ideas, and I will show you. Actually, I did some drawing yesterday, so I will show you my one of my drawings I did yesterday. But yeah, let's go on and actually do some work now. So I have done as much as I can through Canva. I just need to do a little bit of drawing to make a couple of icons up because I can't find them. So I'm gonna do that. But I have finished the Never Have I Ever Unhinged edition, and I've had a proper little giggle making it today. They are actually really funny, I think. It might just be my opinion, but I think they're really funny. So that one's done. I'm just going to do a couple of quick drawings. I'm hoping they won't take too long. And then at least that'll be, I think that'll be the trackers done then. That'll be all 3 trackers, new tracker designs. Should be finished then. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's get doing some drawing. Okay, so drawings are done. They are uploaded to Canva, so I can just quickly show you. Let me turn my screen around. So I've made my little Marmite. Like it's just a little outline, but I think it looks cute. So far that's the toast toppings. I need I think 2 more things for that, and then that design will be finished. Little treats is now finished, and we've got a little jelly cat. I really wanted a watermelon jelly cat. I don't know why, but that's what I felt like would work perfectly, so we've got that. But yeah, so that's the 2 designs I've just done. Let me show you guys. So I have been doing quite a bit of drawing like on and off recently, so I can show you a couple of designs I've done, and I'm kind of unsure whether to get them done into stickers or not, because my stickers that I've got haven't sold yet, so I don't really want to invest any more money into stuff at the moment, but I don't know whether to share them, so let me just show you them. So we have a Minty Bee and a cup of tea. So I drew all this out. I just put it all into Canva so I can get the nice font. So we have a Minty Bee and a cup of tea. We have a little chubby Rockin' Robin, which I'm really pleased with. I think it looks really cute, nice and chunky. And then this is my cash topping one I did yesterday that I really, really want to get made into a sticker, because I feel like this is perfect. It's like the spicy budgeting brigade. Budgeting brigade? I think that sounds good. But we did a couple of different glows on the back, but my favourite is definitely that one. I want to giggle, that's what I've been up to recently. But yeah, it is now 1 o'clock. I am going to go have some lunch. My mum's coming over in a bit to clean, so I might try and print these trackers out and see if my mum's got any ideas of what other toast toppings to do. But yeah, I will I'll probably be back and I'll speak to you guys again tomorrow. realised I don't think I took my meds this morning, so I might need to go do that in a bit. But I have done my to-do list, and I have got my washing out on the line because it is, what is it today? Well, currently my phone's saying 16 degrees. It feels a lot warmer than 16 degrees, so okay, yeah, I definitely didn't take my meds because I haven't had my hay fever tablet, so I will do that in a minute and I'll grab a drink. So my plan for today is to do my cash stuffing and unstuff, to edit that for YouTube and then edit it for TikTok. The new trackers I finished making, so I can get photos of those ready to put up maybe next week. I don't think I'm going to do it this week. I don't think I'm going to have time. And then I finished my book last night. I'll show you. So the Sophie Kinsella, My Not So Perfect Life, I do definitely recommend it. I really enjoyed it. So it's like a girl who lives in London, and like her life, she feels like her life's perfect, even though there's a lot of shit, basically. Like she deals with a lot of shit. Like she's got a tiny flat, and like it's just the realities of living in a big city, I think. But she kind of portrays it online as like absolutely perfect. But then she loses her job and ends up coming back to Somerset, so like where I'm from, which was really nice. But it's a really good, like, it was really funny. I really enjoyed it. So I think I actually did give it 5 stars. So I definitely recommend it, but I'm going to be putting that onto Vinted in a little bit. But yeah, I might quickly go take my meds, and bring my drink up, and then I'm going to cash stuff, and I will come back when I have finished cash stuffing, guys. So I have finished doing my cash stuffing video, and I put the book on Vinted, and I remembered I had to take some more photos of our Lego box to go on Vinted, because someone had asked a couple of questions about it, so I've done that, and now I've crashed. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've suddenly drained, like everything feels like it's drained out of me. So I've made a cup of tea, and I'm gonna just sit and chill, and I feel like I've got a headache coming as well, so I'm gonna just edit this cash stuffing video, and then hopefully I'll get a chance to edit the TikTok version as well. But yeah, so yeah, let's get editing, guys. So my video is uploaded to YouTube. It's all edited to go on TikTok, so I'm gonna share one of those in a little bit. So all I've got left to do now is to take a couple of photos of the new challenges, and I'm gonna finish my stock, like food stock check, I think, because I just need to do the under the stairs cupboard. I just need to go through that and get down all the spices and everything we've got in there. And then I think I'm gonna leave this vlog here. So if you guys have enjoyed it, like, thank you so much for watching, first of all. But yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please leave me a shocked face emoji. Leave that in the comments. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed it, please give it a like and a share if you know anyone else that would enjoy it. But I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I will see you again soon.